Hey everyone, Josh here with a close-up look at a Star Wars toy. And today we're going to unbox Jar Jar Binks from the Phantom Menace. So before we get him out of here, I just want to real quick take a look at the packaging and show you guys what's on here. And of course we have the artwork on the side of stoic Jar Jar Binks. And then, of course, on the back here, we have a character description. And I'll go ahead and read that for you guys real quick. Jar Jar Binks, a clumsy, well-meaning Gungan outcast on Naboo. Jar Jar Binks struggles to prove his worth throughout his life. All right, and that's a pretty harsh description of Jar Jar. Now, of course, all of us know Jar Jar gets a lot of hate out there. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box. But I'll just tell you, as someone who's had an interaction with a lot of Star Wars fans and collectors, there is a community of people out there who love Jar Jar very much. I have met several fans who, when you ask them what is their favorite character, they will tell you it is Jar Jar. So, and to be honest with you, I don't know why he gets so much hate, because let's remember, everyone, this is a decorated war veteran we're looking at here. So just remember that before you hate on Jar Jar. But all right, let's go through this figure. Let's see what these accessories, how he interacts with them. Let's get him out of here. And one of the things I gotta honestly say I like about this figure already is he comes with a lot of accessories. So that, to me, is always a good thing and a plus. So let's, wow. And yeah, I'm actually already kind of impressed with the shield. That's a pretty impressive little accessory. Okay, let's get him out of here. And oh no, we have a rubber band. Okay. Alright, there we go. Jeez. Alright. Let's take a look at him here. And I'm always interested to get my hands on the alien species characters, just because they're built different and they may have different articulation. I just find it interesting to see what they're going to do when they put these figures together. Alright, so we got him out here, looking at the whole figure, and what I want to do is real quick just run through his articulation, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. He has this huge neck, and I want to see how they articulate this thing. So very interesting. Okay, so you do have neck rotation, and it's the tray is popping on me there, guys. Okay, so you do have neck rotation, and it's at 2 points. So he rotates here at where his neck is attached to his body, and that actually feels like it's on a ball joint too. So very cool. And then up here it is where his head is actually attached to his neck. You have another point of articulation. And again, this feels like it's on a ball joint. And it's got a lot of range of movements all the way around. Both points of articulation all the way around. It looks like, let's see here. Ears are a little bit in the way, but yes, well, yeah, I don't want to pop his head off here, but it does pretty much spin all the way around. Looks like almost all the way. And then, but yeah, his neck has a lot of movement to it. So very cool. All right. And then going down to his arms here, you should have an up and a down. You should have a full rotation at the shoulder. And then you should have rotation at the elbow, rotation or up and down at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, and a forward and back. And you can see in his hand sculpt here, he's only got 3 fingers and 1 thumb, and pretty much both hands are the same. I don't really see any huge differences in them as far as the way the hand sculpts go. So then going down to his body here, you should have full rotation at his chest articulation, and then I'm just seeing if he has anything at the waist, and no waist articulation. And then you got a little bit of back movement at the, or is there waist articulation? It looks like there should be. It looks like there's a joint there, but he's not budging on me. Then you got a forward at the leg here, and then you should have a full rotation on the upper leg. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And then you should have up and down at the knee. No rotation there. And then you should have a rotation. Very cool. And then back and forth at the foot. Or excuse me, not the knee. All right. So, and then the other things I'm kind of noticing about him is your ears have some flex to them. But they are molded to them. It's not like pinned in there or anything like that. I'm trying to see if his eyes have any movement. Very good. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but he has a very good... Let's get him really close here. Very good eye sculpts. He actually can... It's not coming across on camera real well, but you can actually see his pupils, and they have his eyes actually painted and everything, so it looks really good. And then down here you have the little... What always to me kind of looked like a sweatshirt tied around his waist. It is movable and it's flexible. It's like a flexible plastic, but I do not see that you're going to get it off if you ever wanted to kind of play with that a little bit. So, okay, but there he is. That's pretty good articulation. I'm actually really impressed with that. So let's look at the weapons. So you have to do a little assembly on the spear that he has. Just kind of pop that thing together. I'm kind of wanting to see if both sides kind of... But yeah, it's just got the handle. That's where it assembled right there. And then at the tip you have like a... kind of like a sharpened little point with a little barb on it. And then at the other end it's just... a point. So, and then you have the, if I remember correctly from the movie, I haven't watched Phantom Menace in a while, Pumbaa, I think that's what they called these things. But I've had other versions of these where these actually come out and they're the projectile that the Gungans hurl at the battle droids, but this one seems to be locked in there. I can't get it out, but it's just like a little throwing device. And then of course these were in the battle sequence, the shields, and this thing looks really nice. You got this see-through plastic that has like these purple highlights that they like painted on them, and it's kind of like bluish in the center. I don't see it where it does anything, and then of course you got the handle in the center, but it looks very screen accurate. But let's go through and see how Jar Jar interacts with these things and see how he holds the shield and the spear and everything. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. Got a good grip on it. He's actually like holding it up. It's not sagging down or anything like that. And now let's see how he does with the other hand. All right, good deal. Same thing. He's got a good grip on it. Doesn't look like he's gonna let go. He's holding his own weight. Okay. So, and then we have the spear. Let's see how this thing should work pretty great. It's just a pretty simple, it's just a handle on a spear. So there's not much to this. And yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm actually got him holding it upside down or right side up. To me, that kind of looks like the way you would hold it. You want to have the longer end out front with the barb on it there. So looking good. It's got a good grip on that. And the handle on the shield and the spear seem to be about the same size. And yeah, he's doing a good job holding on to him. Looks good. But one thing that kind of worries me a little bit is this little ball thrower here. Is the handle on it's pretty large, and it kind of worries me that you might stretch his hand out a little bit. But no, it's going in there. Obviously, he's got a good grip on it. But yeah, looks good. And then, yeah, of course, to be thorough, we want to check, will he hold it in both hands? Yep. Not quite as tight a grip, but yeah, it's not sagging. It's not dropping out of his hand. Looks good. All right. So one of the things I like to always do is check these figures, and I like to make sure they can stand on their own. But one of the other things I like to do a lot is when they have large accessories like this, I like to make sure they can stand while holding the accessories. And okay. Alright, so Jar Jar's got some pretty big feet, so I don't think this is going to be a problem for him. But there you go. Of course, we want him to have the spear. We want him to be ready for the battle droids, but alright, very good. He does stand on his own. I like it. Looks good. Holds the accessories. That's what you want to see. So if I'm a huge Jar Jar fan, which I personally am not, I would love this figure. This is a really well done figure. It's really great. So, but all right, and there he is, everyone. This is Jar Jar Binks from the Phantom Menace from the Black Series. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.